Hey everyone, today we're going to do a track from Titles called Tribal Dawn. I got a lot of requests for this one, so we'll see how we get on. First thing you're going to have to do is tune your guitar down to E flat, which you can do by fretting the 6th fret and then tune your E string down to that and then tune the rest of the guitar off your E string. Or do what I did, which is I pitch shifted up the original track to E flat, but it's only, you just click one semitone or bring it up in something like best practice is what I use. But it means you don't have to mess around then with the bass in different tunings for other things. It's still in concert pitch and all the benefits of that. So that's what I did. I'm going to play along and I'm going to show you what he did then. So I don't know where this thing is going to kick in, so just bear with me, okay? Alright, here we go. And so on. Alright, so slowly what he's doing is this. Okay, simple enough. We're going to start on the 9th fret of the G string. Index finger, we're going to do a wide smear. You just see that it's gone dark here, so it's going to rain. So a wide smear, left and right. It's mostly downward, I think, but it doesn't really matter. So, like that. And then you're going to play the open G string, and then back onto the 9th fret. So like this. Open G. And then the open A twice. Okay, so. And then your next note is an open D. And you're going to hammer on to the 8th. No, sorry, is it the 8th? Yeah, the 8th fret on the D string. And then hammer on again from the 8th to the 9th. Okay, so from the top. Now the open G, and hammer on to the 8th there. Just make sure that's right. Yeah, you're going to hammer on to the 8th fret from the open G. 2 of them. And then you're going to go down with your 3rd finger to the 9th fret on the D string. And then to the 8th fret on the D string. That's the whole start, right? So it goes. Now the next thing is with your index finger where it landed, which is, on the 8th fret, you're going to make a power chord. So with your little finger, you play the 10th fret on the G. So it's the 8th fret on the D and the 10th fret on the G, and you pluck it with your 2 fingers. Right? Get it more in tune than I did. I need to tune this thing up. Yeah. Okay, and it's real quick like that. And then an open G, which you're gonna pull with your index finger. Now, Mick Karn was not a slap and pop guy. That style was fairly fresh when he was around in the early 80s doing this stuff. And it wasn't his thing, but that sound was popular. So he did make a nod to it here and there. And this is one of these places. I'll show you where. So we're going to go and then pluck that open G. And then your next note is you pluck the open D. And you pluck the 3rd fret on the D to give you an F twice, and then you pull off to the 2nd fret on the D, which gives you an E. Now with your thumb hit the open E. Now he does it like this. There. he's standing up, obviously. That's his slap. It's as easy for me to do that, but if you watch Mick ever kind of slapping, it's like that. Okay, so from the top. Power chord. Open G. Open D. Yeah, so when you hit that open D and pluck again, pull off to the E. That's tribal done. That's it. There's one more bit, and this is interesting because there's no video that I've seen of him doing it, so I don't really know where he does it. But I think it's about 2.5 minutes in, and instead of going, he goes, and I think it's here. And the reason I think it's here, that note, which is the 14th fret on the D string, it's the same as the 9th fret on the G. And these strings aren't really suiting this instrument, so that's a bit of a horrible note there. A bit dead. It's not as lively as that. Okay, and that's another way that you kind of partially know. So that part, he's doing the same smear on the 14th fret on the D, and then he hits the 14th fret on the G and open, and then it's the same. Okay, so there's my bass cutting off. Anyway, that will give you some idea of how that goes. I hope it's of use to you. As always, keep Karn and fret less.